Hey, how's it going? Hey, Kelly, how's it going? I'm at the park. I had to get my windshield chip fixed, so I'm taking Zeus for a little walk. It's pretty hot today, so I made him go in. He's not really a fan of swimming because he sinks. There you go, boy. How's everyone doing? Where have I been? Oh, I've been around. I just kind of lost motivation to go live. Just taking a bit of a break and some family stuff go on. Look at that. Oh, look. What is that? Huh. A beetle. I get sidetracked so easily. Oh, it's gone. Thought it was a frog. A little baby frog. What is that, Zeus? Okay. What is that? My niece is doing good. She's she's sick right now. At her boyfriend's. Zeus, stop. Oh, you're driving me nuts, boy. Come on. Quit getting tangled up. Trying to wait for my feet to dry. Put my Crocs back on. Zeus, come. Yeah, I've been around. I've been in chats. Um, GB missing brain. How's it going? You're new. Not much is going on. My chicks finally arrived a few weeks ago, so I've got some silkies. Zeus, stop. Come on, dude. Yeah, I've got some silkies, so they're cute. They're growing. They were born end of March, I believe. And then I had a girl message me. She had a little orphaned naked neck silky, and chicks don't do good growing up by themselves. So I took that one, and it's super cute. It's a tiny little thing. I'll have to show you guys later, or I can post some pictures. I might have already posted some pictures. I can't remember. But yeah, getting my windshield fixed for like the 15th time this year. The joy of Jeeps. How's everyone doing? April. How's it going? Niece is doing good. She's got a bit of a cold or strep throat. She gets it a lot. I keep telling her to get her tonsils removed. Oh, Cree. Looks nice out there. Yeah, it's a nice little park. It's kind of in the ghetto. So, kind of gotta be careful where you walk. Lots of drug users come here. I keep seeing these things in the water. That's just a little bug. And we'll go for a walk. See, there's a lot of drama going on with with Siwa. Over here, it's easier. That's like the cliffside. There, just a sec. Yeah, I've been around, mainly just in chats, quiet, comment once in a while. I've been really busy too. Work's starting to pick up, so that's really nice. Um, yeah, been talking to a girl, which is rare. That doesn't happen often. It's really hard for me to like keep conversations going with people that I don't know. Stop hitting squirrels with your windshield. Well, it sucks. Jeep windshields are so prone to cracking because of how they're pretty much like straight. They're not on a slant. So they get cracks. Like literally the day I took it off the dealership and drove it home, I got a crack. Walrus is always angry. Yeah, she is. It's like anything she can do to like talk about her past trauma. You know, saying everybody's making fun of her son and attacking her son. I think Brooke and Maria and all them were actually like more sticking up for her son than anything. Like, I can't believe she made the comment, "Oh, well, he was with his dad when he got that impaired, so it's not my fault." Pretty sure anything that your kid does that is illegal or wrong in any sense is your fault. You are the parent, remember? My grandson was always getting strep. Yep, he takes a lot of vitamins now. Hasn't had it in a year. Oh, that's interesting. I should see about for vitamins for her. She's got a really bad immune system. She was a really sick kid, so she gets sick really easily. How many chickens do you have now? Well, my ducks were destroying my deck. I don't know why. Maybe the wood is a bit rotten inside, and they were looking for bugs. But so I didn't know how to stop. I put lemon on it, everything. Nothing was stopping them. So there's a campground down the road from my house, and they put an ad out that they were looking for some females. So I messaged them and said, I've got 3 females and a male, but the male's got to stay with the females. And I said he's super like submissive. He's not dominant in any way. So yeah, I brought him over there, and I've been keeping updates on them, and I'm gonna go see them soon here. But yeah, so they've gone to a campground where there's other ducks and farm cows and horses and whatnot. So they're doing really good there, and Stan is. So I'm happy for them. I wish I could have kept them, but they're just destroying my stuff. And my chickens, I want to say I have 20 chickens, and I have to rehome 2 because when I got my frizzles months ago, the lady said, if you end up with any males, bring them back and we'll exchange them for females. So I brought them back and exchanged them. Well, lo and behold, I picked 2 roosters, but they were bantams. So it's really hard to tell. I know now. I know how to tell if one's a rooster or not at a pretty young age. So those 2 have got to be rehomed. And it's really hard to rehome roosters. Nobody wants them. Everyone's trying to get rid of them. And I don't have the heart to put them down. They're not aggressive. They're little tyrants, but they're not aggressive. Her face would crack if she smiled. Yes, exactly. Who knows, though? You never see it. You never see her face. My sis has Noah's Ark. 13 dogs. Holy. And a monkey? Oh. Apparently, my dad had a monkey when I was young. But in Canada, that's like a no-no. You ain't getting any monkeys in Canada, that's for sure. If you could, I would have already had them. Hey, Maria. My Bill has chickens and my son has goats. I think goats would be so rad. I just don't know how Zeus would do with goats. When my chickens actually had their babies a couple months ago, and the mom stopped caring for the eggs. So I had a friend with an incubator, so I gave her the eggs, and one hatched. And I told her, if you want me to take it, I'm happy to take it. If you want to keep it, great. She had kids and they were attached, so she ended up keeping it. She messaged me yesterday and said that she was going out of town for a couple days and she was wondering if I could babysit it. So I'm like, yeah, sure. And she said she's kind of like a house chicken. I just let her out and she just does her thing. And she's super funny because she's like a single chicken. She didn't grow up with any other chickens, so she's super funny. Like she'll do the zoomies like Zeus. She does zoomies and like randomly spooks herself. She's entertaining. I'll put a picture. She's beautiful too. She's black with like around her neck. She's got white, like at the end of her feathers, all white. Really beautiful. I'll share a picture. She's really obsessed with Zeus. Like I took her out quickly after work to let her get out, and she instantly went and jumped on Zeus's back, and he like doesn't understand at all. So it was funny. All right, where are you? Oh, I'm just taking Zeus for a walk while I'm waiting for my Jeep. Nice to see you. Hey, Tammy. Damn, that damn monkey is a pervert. He would swim underwater and grab your. Have you watched The Useless Farm on? No, I haven't. Sounds interesting. I'm actually not taking Zeus for a walk. He's taking me for a walk. Oh, poop time. This is Zeus taking a poop. Hold on, Zeus. Wait. Get the bag out. That's like my biggest pet peeve. People that don't clean up after their dog. Hey, Fancy Feast. Sorry if I'm showing a poop. I don't know, Maria, if you can come up or not. If you wanted to. I know you were busy. What's that, Jindy? What's that Useless Farm on YouTube? What's that about? Sorry, I didn't mean to show it. Okay. I don't know how long I'll be on. I could actually probably go live again later on when I get home and show you guys the babies. They're really funny. And I have a really good setup for them this time. All right, Bubba. You want to get off leash for a little bit? Okay, go ahead. Yeah, Kelly. Yeah, for sure. A lady showing off her farm animals. She has a Karen. I think everybody's got a Karen. I'm content with my chickens. I randomly give eggs out too. Like when I went to go get my windshield done, I brought a carton and said to the lady, "Here you go." I really got to make more effort in selling them. I've got my like group of people that buy every week, but I still am spitting out more than I can handle. And my chicken Annie, that one that almost died, she went broody, and I hadn't noticed. So she had been sitting on eggs for a couple days. So I actually marked them this time, like marked the date, and they were getting pretty close to hatching. And then I get a call from my neighbor when I'm at work, and he tells me, "I think you're being raided." And I thought he meant the cops. And I'm like, "What? I haven't done anything." And I'm like, "I don't get it." And he's like, "No, the ravens. The ravens are stealing your eggs. I keep seeing them go over my house with 2 eggs and every time. So they're like making trips." So the ravens figured me out. So that sucks. They're not aggressive towards the chickens. They just want the eggs. So I didn't have the camera turned on in the coop at the time, so I didn't catch it. But yeah, they stole her eggs. I guess she dipped out and they went in there and took them. So she was really distraught when I got home that day. So I grabbed some other eggs and I put them underneath her. I think that was on the 23rd and 24th. And so I'm not doing it like that last time where they just kept popping eggs out and I didn't touch them. This time I'm like, I've marked them. I think there's 6, and I candled them yesterday, and it looks like there's a couple that are growing. So I don't know how. I think it's 21 days it takes. Doesn't take long. So yep. Just what's going on with the law they are trying to pass in Canada will not have access to the internet. I don't know. I think it's Trudeau, because I think elections are coming up soon and he knows that he's screwed. So I think he's trying to pass some kind of bill, but I can't see it happening. I'll be surprised if it does. People love fresh farm eggs. Yes. And I've actually started giving my chickens black oil sunflower seeds. So it actually makes the eggs taste way more creamier. So that's my little secret to my eggs. Yeah, Tammy, I can't either. Yeah, I just can't. And if it does go through, it won't be long, I don't think. We live in the country, century country, plus I'm closing in another 75 acres with no cairn attached. Yeah, they already blocked you from BBUS as us from. What's BB? Are you talking about Big Brother? Because that's on right now. Yeah. The last couple of days, Zeus has been throwing up in the morning at exactly 9 a.m. It's so weird. And I don't know why. He's eating grass, but like he eats grass every day. Like that's just his like second nature. He's a goat. And he'd wake up. And the moment he gets off the bed, I wake up instantly. Um, so I don't know why, but it's not very much. It's just like one throw up and it's just bile. That's it. And then after that, he goes outside, takes his pee, and then I give him a little bit of grub so he has something in his tummy. And then, yeah, today he woke up just before me, and it's like he was going to throw up. And I brought him out. And I gave him breakfast right away, thinking maybe that would help. And he didn't throw up. But it's just weird that he's throwing up. He normally doesn't. So I hope he's okay. Okay, I can't watch it. Well, I thought we already, like, people in Canada couldn't watch the live stream Big Brother online. Is that what you're talking about? The live streaming? Big Brother Canada this year really sucks. Like, that season of Big Brother is giving, like, Canadians a bad look because those guys are just so ignorant. Ooh, crawfish boil. I have always wanted to do that. Yeah, maybe he did. Yeah, like on TV, if there's like Big Brother US on, I can record it and watch it. It's not a problem. But if I'm like to go online and look at the live streams, I don't think I can do that unless I switch my VPN. It's weird he's vomiting before he eats. Maybe something wrong with his stomach. There are some conditions that make you sick if your stomach is empty. Yeah, I don't know, cuz like his his schedule is like the exact same every day. Like, we wake up, I take my pills, I give him his food, I wait, we go outside. He goes pee and poo, and then we come back inside and follows me around everywhere until he figures out I'm getting ready for work, and then he mopes. And that's our morning. Same at night. He's always fed between 5 and 6. So, a few years ago when I told you he had cancer and they removed it and it was stage 2 or whatever, he said there was a 20% chance of it coming back. And that's kind of what I fear is like, I wonder if it's that. So he is due to go to the vet for a checkup and get blood tests, but it's expensive. Like, blood tests alone are like $300. So, but I should book that soon and just get that out of the way. I just don't like knowing. Do you know what I mean? Like, what if he does have it? Then what? But other than that, he seems great. Like, he's happy. He's eating. He's not losing weight. He's not gaining weight. He is perfect in my eyes. Yes, vet told me not to let my dogs eat grass. Oh, really? Because he eats it like he's a goat. Like, and I even know like what grasses he prefers. It's a bird, Zeus. Maybe the doctor will put him on an acid med to control. Oh, yeah. Yeah. And I need to make an appointment anyways because his prescription for his medication is up. He takes gabapentin for his knees and then trazodone for his anxiety. And they will not give me any more emergency fills, which I find stupid. Why do I have to go to the vet for no absolute reason? Well, obviously I got a reason now, but if it's just for his medication, every year he has to be seen by the doctor, even though these 2 medications he's been on for years and he won't come off of them. And trazodone, like, if I run out and say I don't make an appointment, he'll get withdrawals. You can't just take him off of trazodone just like that. My little drug dog. Yeah, normally a dog will eat grass to throw up, but not Zeus. It's his midday snack. Yeah, they do. They want our money. They actually a lot's gone on in Canada based on the vets here. These big corporations are buying out all the vets, and then they're cracking down on rules like the prescription. Like, I'm gonna make one more call to a vet in Vancouver and try and get them to send me over scripts for his medication. But yeah, I gotta do that soon. He's only got like a week or 2 left. Or I could go to a doctor and tell them that I take trazodone and my script's out. Glad you're live. I just brought my dog home She has an enlarged heart, kidney infection, enlarged liver, allergies, and inner ear issues. She is dizzy. Oh, man. I could use some company. Bridget, I'm sorry. I'm just waiting for my windshield to get fixed. And then I've got to go to my dad's and help him with something. And then I'm going to head home. And then after that, I'll go live again and I'll show you my little baby chicks. Well, they're not like babies, but they're like 28, I think like 2 weeks old. I have one chick that's like just like, I think 8 days old. She's really cute. She's got no fur on her neck. She's called naked neck silky. I think they're called showgirls. I don't know. Good Zeus do it that way. I think April. I can't imagine, Bridget. That's horrible. I can't imagine what that even costs. How old is she? Like, is this something that's going to be okay long term? Like, is she getting everything that she needs? She keeps her head tilted. Oh. You should look into it a little bit and just look at CBD oil. Like, doctors, won't comment on it. At least here they won't, because there's not enough education on it. But I swear CBD oil heals everything. She's 10. Oh, that's a rough age, hey? It's like they're 10 years old. You put them through all that suffering of, trying to help them and whatnot. See? Goes off the path to find the good grass. You can honestly get any CBD oil. Like, it doesn't have to be like dog grade, but you should ask them if there's any percentage of THC. Because a coworker of mine, he buys CBD powder and then makes it himself. And I gave it to Zeus one night, and he was acting super weird, like, just drooling lots. Honestly, all the signs of obstruction. And we've been down that road. And I had asked him, is there any traces of THC in that oil? And sure as shit, there was. And he had no idea. So that's something you do have to be careful about. Obviously, if you go to a pet store and they have it for sale, obviously that's going to be pure CBD oil. But it also comes at a higher cost when you get it at a pet store. But I think there's a guy in Kelowna that does it. And it's hemp for paws, like the letter 4 letter. Letter. Oh my god. Zeus, on the net they sell dog meds, and since he has had the meds already, check out the prices. I don't think you can do that in Canada. Order that stuff online. I wish. God, that would be easy. But I don't think so. Not in Canada. See, he could just stand there forever and do this. Come on, Zeus. Yeah, hemp for paws. I believe that's what it's called. And that guy, he's got a backstory on his. He had a lab, and I believe around the age 10, and had I think liver or kidney, some form of cancer. And he started giving his dog CBD oil, and the vets told him that his dog wasn't going to live. And he started doing the CBD thing, and his dog's healthy, complete cancer-free, everything. You know, like, yeah, you hear all those stories all the time and you don't know if they're true or not, but he's got a business based around it, so I don't know. And I know that CBD helps Zeus a lot. Come on, Zeus. Like, if I had to pick between CBD or a pain med, I'd pick CBD. Oh, Tammy, that's interesting. I'll have to look into that. Yeah, because that would be handy. I just don't understand how I can get a prescription without seeing a vet or a doctor online. Like, I've got pill bottles, but I don't know if I have like his receipts. If that's something you have to show. I appreciate all you 16 diehards here chatting with me. I kind of just lost motivation to go live. Like, kind of, I guess sick of hearing you're a bad owner, or you can't take care of your pets, or this or that. So I just kind of back off. Thank you, everyone, because she is my life. Oh, I hear you there, Bridget. Oh, it's sad. I'm sorry. See? Grass again. Zeus! Come on, big head. Do a good boy. Who's a good boy? What's up Phil's ass? With, he doesn't go live very often, but when he does, it's always about Brooke. Like, it's kind of odd. Yeah, Bridget, I'll be thinking of you and thinking of your pet, your pup. It's the worst feeling when your pet's sick and you can't feel it. You can't feel it. You can't tell, how much they're hurting. I don't know how many times I've told Zeus that I wish he could tell me. Come here, Zeus. There's someone there. Good boy. Thanks, Bridget. Yeah, he loves to hate Brooke. It's weird. Like, I've got, I've not had any, I don't think I've had any issues with Phil. But, his actions are kind of childish. Come on, Zeus. We gotta go. When I was on my way to get my windshield fixed. Oh, what'd you find, bud? There was an accident. Looks like a person on their bike got hit. What did you find? Did you find a snake? Oh, he found a snake. Did you find a snake? Where'd it go? Here, watch out. Watch out. Move. No, move. Back up. Back up. Hold on. Oh, it's over here, Goose. He just went under that log. No, it's over here. Ugh, I hate snakes. Come Come on, let's go. It's none of our business. Come on. It's dysfunctional. Yeah. It's tough being a dog parent. It is. Sometimes I really feel like it's worse than kids. No, he wouldn't pick it up. He gets excited. He wants to hassle it and bug it. But he wouldn't pick it up. He's a chicken shit. Like the other day there was a mouse in the house and I was trying to catch it. And it went underneath him and he literally jumped straight up. Like, you're a pit bull, buddy. Yeah. Zeus can, like, yeah. I swear though, from all the anesthetic from the surgeries he's had, I think his like brain is a little off. So like he'll look at something and he'll swear something's there and he'll dig and dig and dig until like I force him to stop. And there's nothing there. Like, and that's something that started after his last surgery. Like this dog, like, how many surgeries has he had? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think he's had like 8 or 9 surgeries. So like that's like a surgery a year. Yeah, he's my little lemon. Please just walk. Come on. Yeah, kids can talk, dogs can't. That's the worst part. I've actually really wanted to go to like a dog psychic. Like, I'm a bit skeptical of that stuff, but if they can like tell me something that nobody else knows, then yeah. But I've considered it where someone like I watched a YouTube video of a lady that she's a psychic, and she was with another lady and her horse, and she was talking about her horse, and she was the horse was saying like I really like the food or whatever, and she said something like, oh, you just changed his diet or something. And anyways, she knew, like, it was legit. And I loved it. I was like, fuck, I'd love to do that with Zeus. Hey, Marsha. I like that name, Marsha. I think that was the moose's name on Big Brother. I don't know if you guys know Big Brother Canada. They had like a moose head, like Brooke has, and it would like talk. And I think it was called Marsha. Marsha the Moose. I'm like literally doing Phil's stream, walking the dog. Except my dog's not a football. Marsha. I love it, Marsha. Zeus, there are some really good psychics that can read animals. You have to do your homework first. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely would love to do that. Oh my goodness. So I got a spool the other day. Something that holds like wire, like a big wire, and you roll up with the wire on it. Well, a place that I deliver, it's a wire company. So I asked them like, hey, can I take one of your old spools off you? So I brought it home the other day, and I've been sanding it, and I got some epoxy, and I don't know what I'm gonna put in it yet. I've got a lot of like wood from the beach, and I got rocks and shells and really colorful shells and all that. So I was thinking about making like a beach theme table and then putting epoxy over it. Or I was also thinking maybe like print out a bunch of photos of Zeus and make like a collage Yeah, Phil's dog is cute. I love it how he was just like, my dog's the best dog. I love that. Zeus finds one. I would like to know the name. Find one what? Oh, of the psychic? Totally. They think she has concussions. How? Like, does your dog go like rock climbing or something? I'd like when people do live streams outside, like it's like we're taking the walk. I do it at my house, but I don't have any service out at my house. But I do. I have bush, like I've got forest behind, all around me. And there's tons of trails over by my house, but there's no service, so I can't take you guys along. And like the majority of places that I go, like off-roading, is all no service. Oh, Cushing's disease. Ugh. Zeus vomiting sounds like acid reflux. Yeah, we see it a lot. Oh, hey, Penelope. In older doggos or certain breeds. They'll most likely prescribe him. Try to do small, frequent meals instead of two. Okay. More food for you, buds. Do you want some water? Are you done? Did you go down the wrong hole? You want more? You good? Let's... How old is he? He is 9. He'll be 10 in October. Good advice, Penelope. Good advice. All right, let's cross the road, people. Let's all go together. Right from the bottle. Oh, yeah. He knows how to drink out of a bottle. Cushing's disease is a thyroid disease, overactive. Oh, that sucks. Like, it's crazy to me that the vets, like, can figure all that stuff out. Google it, Bridget. It's a lot. My dog had it. It can be controlled with meds. Oh, that's good. Does he have any other symptoms? No. I know for sure 2 days in a row he's thrown up. And after that, it's been totally fine. It's just like a little bit of acid reflux. Just a little bit of whoop. Come on, buddy. Come on. Yeah, just the 2 or 3 times. Which is weird is that it was at the exact time. Oh dear. This part of town is not the best. Oh, look at that. Jeep, it's beauty. Oh, it's locked. Okay, just a sec. I won't get off. I'll just mute it. Just a sec. All right, we're done. Good. All right, just a second. Just wait. Okay? Don't jump. All right, fat ass. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I will. I'll go. I don't think I have anything else going on, so I think I should be able to go live when I get home. Oh, it's hot. Oh, this is so hot, boy. Do the window up. AC on. Trying to get everything else taken care of first. I guess I can turn the camera around. Is that too loud? Like, is my air conditioner too loud? We never leave the house without trains. Yeah, being dizzy, that must, upset her stomach. Man, that's the quickest they've ever fixed my windshield. Is anybody else supposed to be going live tonight? Hey, Wanda. Has anybody discovered that ski mask candy guy? Okay, it's batshit crazy. Well, if nobody else is live later, I will. I don't like, if people are live though, I don't tend to go on because I've got max 20 people. Dude, did you see the expose on him? No, exposed for what? Brooke said she was coming back after Maria got out of the police station. Okay. Why is Maria at the police station? Maria, why are you at the police station? apparently was very abusive to his ex. Oh yeah, he's definitely somebody that you keep at an arm's length. I put his name, just put his name in YouTube and look up the search results, and you'll see all the videos people have done on him. Like, there's like his sister, he's got links with his sister's death. A buddy of his ex, filing a report on Siwa. What does that do? The stolen duck egg. Can't believe she did that. She's so dumb. She knows everybody watches her like a hawk. Like, why would you go online and be like, oh, I found a duck nest and I took the egg? And what? Like, why? Why would you do that? And then to say I bought an incubator, like, people aren't going to look up how expensive those things are. I wouldn't even buy an incubator. I gotta go get sandpaper. But like, what is like legit? What is Siwa doing? I know earlier she said something about you guys, like Maria and Brooke, were showing pictures of her son in her chat. We're all saying that it's fair game and they can do the same thing. Like, where do these people, like, do they not remember the saying, two wrongs don't make it right? Like, I don't get it. Oh, anyone who Siwa did a hell spell needs to come forward. Like a good hell spell, or like, I want you dead, so I'm going to put a bad spell on you. Haven't showed his picture. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the fuck she was going on about. But I just know that in her chat, they were saying something along the lines of, you show kids, they show kids, fair game. Maybe it was the... Oh, you know what it was? I think it was the mugshot. And she's more bent out of shape about her son's own doing than anybody else. Like, he's a kid. Like, kids smoke pot. Kids drink. Not supposed to, but they do, and surely we've all done it. Oh, John, that's right. Sorry, my bad. No mix-ups there. Maria and Brooke both didn't show any pictures. It was John. I wonder why John came back. Like, he seemed like he was doing pretty good, doing his thing with his shows. But I think John Yates' channel's on again. Oh. That was disgusting what he did, what he said, everything he said. I can firsthand tell you guys, Mims and I never saw eye to eye. But it doesn't mean she's not a good person. It doesn't mean that she doesn't have a family that cares deeply for her. That is just a whole tragedy in itself. And I can't imagine the people closest to her, like Heidi and Terry Lynn. I cannot imagine how they're feeling right now. I feel for them. That's horrible. The whole thing's horrible. I was not fond of Mims either, but I would still pray for her. Yeah. That is so horrible. To not only lose your wife, but to find out what was going on. And the fact that she was in the hospital for like 24 hours and her husband wasn't there. Like, the guilt that that guy is probably feeling is horrible. Oh, I can't imagine. That's so... No matter what situations are going on, who's fighting, who's hates each other, shit should be put on the back burner when something like this comes around. That's horrible. Yes, it is very, very tragic. And just because people come forward and say, like, you know, I'm thinking of her or how horrible, it doesn't mean that people are fake. It's people are showing compassion. Like, I get that maybe John was put through the ringer a bit more with Mims and all that stuff, but still, nothing ever justifies what he did and said. I hope her family gets justice too. Yeah, I really do. I really hope that that video of her son knocking him out doesn't screw anything up. I really hope it doesn't. Does anybody know if he's been on YouTube at all? Like, Neil. Has anybody seen if he's on? I don't know if he has a channel. I don't know any of that. He hasn't. Yeah, that's good. The loot user Neil actually left her. I know. Cleaned up evidence. That's fucked. Ugh. There's so many, like, what ifs. You know, what if he just, like, why? Why didn't you fucking call 911? You're not going to get prosecuted for it. So why? That's the whole reason why they've come up with this law. Neil has basically not been on YouTube at all. Even MobTube hates him now. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't see him showing his face ever again. And the fact that there's a possibility of this happening prior. It's so fucked up. Lefty has taken responsibility. You know what? I don't know. I don't think Lefty has to take responsibility for setting them up. Nobody knew that this could happen. Nobody knew that this was the route that they were going to go down. I'm sure he's got enough guilt about it. You know, he doesn't need to blame himself. And the fact that, like, he knew that she had not done drugs He knew that she wasn't big into drinking, yet you just hand her a pill like it's nothing. What did they call it? A compressed oxy? What was it called? Compressed Percocet, yeah. So I believe that that's what I got once. You know, after surgery, I had a lot of pain after, and I got hooked on pain meds. And it got to the point where I actually bought a pill off the street, but it was double stamped. It was like stamped, but not hard enough. So they went to stamp it again, but it was a little off. And I thought, you know, that's weird. You know, they don't make those mistakes with pills. So I ended up actually getting it tested and not taking it, and it was fentanyl. Yep. Haven't touched any pain meds since. It's horrible. He actually shipped the drugs in 2 packs ahead of time because Neil couldn't take on the plain crushed perks with him. It's fucked up. How can you, as a person, a human being, sit there with somebody that you like apparently care about and love, and just be like, oh shit, I better go clean up all the evidence in the motel beforehand. And who knows what he swiped. Like, that right there is sickening. And then to sit there and tell her family that it wasn't his fault. I know if I was that son, I don't think you'd get me off that guy. It's so sad. It's crazy to me that it's like, I don't know you guys outside of YouTube, you know? Like, I turn my phone off and I go on about my day, but even to somebody that you don't know and you lose them, you know, it's so sad. You don't know these people, but they're humans that you've interacted with. Yeah, that's right. If you did love her, you would have taken care of her. Marsha. Maybe it's not just Apparently, she hasn't even done drugs before. She recently was smoking weed, which is legal in most places, but apparently had a ton of back pain and was incited by Neil. No, I can't see that. Somebody who's not a pill taker isn't just going to be like, okay, sure, I'll take that, and just takes it with no qualms, you know? Like, it's not how it happens. And then, like, telling everybody that she was going through a divorce and there was no such thing. That's so horrible. There's so many things you wish you could take back, you know, like fighting with her. That's why I can't imagine how Terry Lynn and Heidi are feeling. Thinking, like, you know, why didn't I tell her to stay away from him? Why did, you know, all that? Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry you were going through that. But nothing you could have done that could have changed it. It's sad. Most likely he'll be facing homicide charges once she's passed on. Also, there will be federal charges for shipping drugs. I really hope that they do bust him. It's weird how the cops work sometimes, though. You know, I had an ex that had gotten into drugs, and she also died of a fentanyl overdose. And they had texts. They had text messages from her phone, and they knew who the guy was and was never charged. Why? Yeah, that's good that he admitted to it. It's pretty stupid of him. But good. If I had done that to somebody, I couldn't live with myself. I would probably hand myself in because the guilt would eat me alive. It's so horrible. I've definitely been thinking about Mims tons. Just wondering like how her family's doing. Having to explain that, you know, what are you going to explain to the grandkids? I wish I could give that husband just a hug. Those mob guys, they're just a mess. They are so all over the place and egotistical, constantly threatening one another. None of them are good. There is no hope. She is brain dead and went home for comfort care. Apparently was blind and deaf after. Yeah, I heard them say that, you know, with her, the swelling in her brain, that she's gonna, you know, if she was to wake up, she'd be blind and deaf. I wouldn't want to live that way. But then, you know, the other day, I think it was Terry Lynn that was online talking about it, how like she was on speakerphone and talking to Mims, and Mims was making facial expressions. Did the swelling recently start, or was it something that happened right away? I believe they took the feeding tube off too. They did. How is it like? So does she have? Because like if she can breathe on her own, doesn't that mean she's got brain activity? Because when they were talking about that, how she was, you know, being brought home and she was taken off the ventilator or whatever, how is she breathing? But how can someone be brain dead but also breathe on their own? It's sick. One little pill took a life. Drug dealers should have higher sentences. I really believe that if you take a life, you don't deserve a life. Part of the brain that controls breathing is intact. She could live longer, but never improve. No, it's not. It's not a quality of life. I wouldn't want to live like that. Nor would I want to put my family through that. Her poor husband. not swollen since she was there. She never regained consciousness, ever. I'd love to hear Neil's duty calls. Gotta go to my dad's and help him with I don't even know what. I'd love to hear what Neil's. Is there going to be any kind of court hearings? Is there anything like that? Are we going to hear updates on this stuff? Jindy, I believe, it's, yeah, they took the feeding tube out and stuff, but I don't think it really works like that. I think what it is she'll just peacefully go. And I do believe that a fentanyl overdose, I personally believe that it's a calm way to go. I don't know because of the strokes, but I do believe that fentanyl overdoses are like just falling asleep. No more updates. Yeah, Fancy. I can't imagine how he's feeling. I can't imagine what he's going through. I don't even know the guy. Don't even know his name, nothing. Don't know where he lives, and I think of him constantly. But if anybody hears anything about Neil, an explanation, a lot of the Mob 2 guys think he's just going to, off himself. I hope he doesn't. I hope he suffers. How do you live with yourself after that, knowing you've taken a life? Can you hear me now? Can you guys hear me? Oh, Scotland can hear me. I got a phone call, so I think that might have messed it up. But I gotta go though. I'm almost at my dad's. But if Brooke doesn't go live, then I'll go back. I'll come back on and show you guys the babies. I think worrying about being caught is the least of his worries. I hope some people go after him. I really do. So, okay, guys. All right, I'm going to end this. But like I said, I'll come back on after. I watched my mom and dad pass that way, and there was no discomfort. Yeah. Yeah. All right, guys. Thanks for coming and chatting with me. I appreciate it. I'll be back later, hopefully. And, yep. Everybody pray for Mims's family. Think of them. Do whatever you got to do. Just give the family good vibes. So, all right, guys. Hi, Sharon. I'm gonna come back later, hopefully. And I'll show you my babies. All right, guys. Take care.